Hi everyone, it's Paul Coles from Compeer Financial. I serve as Compeer Financial's Chief Lending Operations Officer, and I'm really excited to be hosting our Facebook Live Q&A here today to talk a little bit about the Small Business Administration's new Paycheck Protection Program. This is a program that was initiated by the Federal Congress on March 27th, so just a week and a half ago, and signed into law by President Trump. And part of the Coronavirus Relief Act, or CARES Act, includes this Paycheck Protection Program. So this is a program that is unique and special for small businesses. It's a broad expansion of the traditional Small Business Administration lending authorities, and it's really designed to be one of the tools that Congress has put into place to help small businesses across the country get some relief during these really unprecedented and challenging times. Compeer Financial is pleased to be offering these paycheck protection programs. I'm going to refer to them as PPP for short, but these PPP loans to our clients. Clients who are interested in learning more can and should go to compeer.com. And we've got a special page right on the very top of the website. You can click in to learn more about what Compeer is doing as it relates to the broader COVID-19 crisis, including how our team is continuing to serve clients remotely. But more specifically, for the purpose we're talking about today, the Paycheck Protection Program loans, or PPP loans. If you click into the website, you'll see opportunities there to apply for the loans online, to get different information about the program, and to really make sure that you have at your fingertips the most current information. The tools on the website are really there to help you, our clients, understand how to best access this program, whether you're able to, and if so, how to do it. This is really a unique and it's a different program. It's not something like a typical Compeer Financial loan. We are, as the lender, sort of standing in the place of SBA. And so this is a different type of program. And because of that, we've established a different and unique kind of process for these loans. So one of the things that our clients need to do that's a little different than how they typically interact with a relationship manager from Compeer is all of the application process needs to happen online. So going to compeer.com and finding the Paycheck Protection page on our website, really easy to get to, that will give you the tools that you need. We cannot process these loans without the application that's on our website. The website is compeer.com/paycheck-protection. So this is a really important thing to make sure you understand. The application that's on the website is an SBA application, and our clients are responsible for completing that. And the entire application needs to be filled out in order for us to make sure that we can process these loans. In addition to that, we need you to upload documentation to support the calculations, and I'll talk just in a minute about what those calculations are, but to support those calculations again so that we can process the loan. Now, typically you would work back and forth with your relationship manager, maybe a CSR or a loan closer, but in this case, everything needs to flow through this online process. And again, that's because this is a unique program. So let me just very quickly talk about the program at a high level. What the Paycheck Protection Program does is it provides small businesses with an opportunity to get a loan for 2.5 times their average monthly payroll from the last year. And the purpose for this loan is to make sure that small businesses are able to continue to pay their employees, keep their employees on the payroll, if you will. And if you submit a loan application for up to that 2.5 times your average monthly payroll, the great news is, first of all, it's a short-term loan. It's a 2-year loan. It has a 1% interest rate. But most importantly, if you use the funds for the purpose in which the program is intended, so to pay your payroll, there's some other permissible purposes like rent and utilities, things basically to help you as a small business keep your lights on. if you use it for permissible purposes within the 8 weeks after the loan is funded, that loan is forgivable by the SBA. So it's somewhat like a grant program, but it's not a grant program. It is a loan. You'll be signing a note, and if you don't use the funds for permissible purposes, if the loan isn't able to be forgiven, then the loan will work out its term. It'll be a 2-year loan at 1%. So the loan is with Compeer. The SBA is guaranteeing the loan. We are acting as the lender, and we will be working with you down the line in order to obtain that loan forgiveness. One of the challenges with this program is that the Small Business Administration is continuing to push out guidance on really a daily basis, sometimes multiple times a day. Again, the timeline here, back on March 27th, Congress passed the Paycheck Protection Bill, and President Trump signed it that very same day. That was a Friday. So we go 1 week into the future. Last Friday, April 3rd, was the first day that lenders could begin accepting applications. The Small Business Administration didn't put out the rules regarding the program, the rules that lenders need to follow in order to make sure that they're complying with the program and making sure that clients are getting the resources they need. Didn't publish those rules until Thursday night. So lenders scrambled, including Compeer, scrambled to make sure we understood what the rules were going to provide. Compeer got its process up and running on Sunday evening, and just before I came on the call, I got an update in terms of where we are at working with our clients. So far, as of this morning, Compeer has submitted into SBA and received approvals back for 44 applications, $6.9 million for our clients. We have approximately 600 applications in our queue. That's a big pipeline, but we are ready and we are excited to be able to process those loans. We presently have about 45 of our team members who are focused on this program and making sure we get all of those loans processed. So again, it's really important that if you are interested in participating in this program, you go to compeer.com/paycheck-protection and learn as to whether you're eligible, how much you may be eligible for, and then prepare your online application and begin submitting the documents necessary so that we can consider your application. And I guess I want to mention that SBA, as of this morning, had already committed about $65 billion of funds. Congress appropriated $349 billion for this program. It is a first-come, first-served program, so if you do have an interest in participating, you really need to begin to act now, and so really encourage you to go to compeer.com/paycheck-protection. So I know we've had some people kind of come and go as we've been talking here for the last several minutes. So let me, again, my name is Paul Coles. I serve as the Chief Lending Operations Officer at Compeer Financial, and we're here today to talk about the CARES Act, which is legislation passed by Congress on March 27th and signed into law by President Trump that same day. That law contains a new loan program, a forgivable loan program, being administered by the Small Business Administration through private lenders like Compeer Financial. And that program is called the Paycheck Protection Program. That program allows for small businesses, and that definition of small business is really broad. It's broader than the typical SBA limitation around small businesses. So individuals who have a business entity that's 500 employees or less are eligible small businesses under this program. And unlike many SBA programs, almost all of our agricultural operations, if you have employees, are eligible. Self-employed individuals and independent contractors are going to be eligible as well, but they can't begin to apply until the 10th of April, this coming Friday. So really encourage you, if you are a small business and if you want to explore this program, make sure you go to compeer.com/paycheck-protection to learn more. And when you get to that page, again, what's really important is that you use the tools that are provided there. We've got a loan calculator that helps you understand how much you may be eligible for, because what the program provides for is that individuals, small businesses, are able to obtain a forgivable loan from SBA for 2.5 times their average monthly payroll costs for the last year. And so you need to go through a process to calculate how much your average monthly payroll is, and then you multiply it by 2.5. You have to fill out an application, and we need you to fill out that application very carefully, because unlike a typical Compeer loan where you're working back and forth with your loan officer, all of this has to be done online. That's really, really critical, because we've set up a processing team. We've got 45 team members working to make sure that these loans get processed in a timely manner. So everything needs to be done online, and you really need to be careful as you're filling out that application, because we need it completely filled out, or we're going to have to come back to you and get additional information, and that's going to slow down the process. So fill out that application, be really diligent as you do it. Make sure that you check every box that needs to be checked, and you fill out every box that needs to be filled out. And then make sure that you're providing us with the documentation to substantiate the calculation that you're putting into that application around what your payroll costs are. So again, compeer.com/paycheck-protection. And fill out the online application, submit your documents online. Once it comes into us, what we're doing, we've got a team that is going through those applications and making sure that they are in fact complete, that there aren't any issues with them at all, and that we've got the documentation so that we can then enter the information into the SBA loan portal and get that loan approval. It's not a super efficient process. The SBA portal is working, but it's frankly overloaded right now, and so it takes us some time to get through this. And so the less back and forth we need to have with you, frankly, the better job you can do for us on the front end, the better job we'll be able to do for you getting that loan processed efficiently. So go to compeer.com/paycheck-protection, fill out that application, submit the documentation. We've had 44 individuals get their loans approved already as of this morning, and we really didn't start processing in earnest until late in the day yesterday. We got our very first loan approved late on Sunday evening, and our team got trained up yesterday so that we could process these loans. And then later in the day yesterday, we began really working hard to get these processed. So 44 loans, $6.9 million committed as of right now. We've got 600 loans in the queue. I'm not sure what our ultimate commitment will be that we're going to be able to secure for you, for our clients, but this is, I think, a really important program, and it's one of the many things that Compeer Financial is doing to try to help our clients in these really challenging times. You know, clearly this COVID-19 crisis has had some significant ramifications and challenges for agriculture, for our clients. This is really a challenging time, I think, for sure, for all of America, but particularly for agriculture, whether it's the dairy situation that is so acute right now in Wisconsin, the ethanol situation that's impacting all of our farmers, our grain farmers across our territory. There's a lot of challenge. This is a tool that I really do encourage you to take a look at and understand whether it's something that may be beneficial to you. And if you think it is, I'd like you to go to compeer.com/paycheck-protection, paycheck-protection, fill out that application, provide us the documentation, and let us at Compeer Financial continue to work with you during these really, really challenging times. I want to thank you all for taking the time to join us here today on our Facebook Live session. We're going to continue to do these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This coming Thursday, my colleague Jim Moriarty is going to be providing an update on the dairy industry. Obviously, lots going on there, and Jim is an expert, and we'll have some great information for you. So please make sure that you tune in next week, on Thursday at noon to hear from Jim, and really appreciate you taking some time this afternoon. Again, go to compeer.com/paycheck protection to find the online application and to find the portal in which you can submit your documentation so that we at Compeer Financial can continue to help you, our clients, through these very challenging times. Thank you so much for your business. I really appreciate all that you're doing for American agriculture. We're pleased to be your partner and really appreciate everything you do. Take care, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.